King Prithu. Prithu was a descendant of Dhruva. He was not only a noble ruler but also a good man. When he was crowned as the king, people spent many days in merrymaking. One day, while the festivities were still going on, news came to him that there was a terrible famine in his land. This famine was not only that of food and grains, but also that of strength and beauty, art and music, love and goodness. King Prithu was sad at the plight of his people and wondered why the earth had stopped her yields. At this time, Mother Earth came up to him in the guise of a cow and said, "O noble king, I know what is the cause of your worry. I have all the seeds of the vegetables and herbs in my bosom. Had I brought them all out at one time, there would have been nothing left for future yajnas. They are all now deep within me, rotting away. I cannot bring them up unless man makes the effort. If he is ready to exert himself, I am ready to give him anything he desires." Prithu and his subjects then levelled the land at the request of the earth and prepared it fully. Slowly, because of their sweat and toil, the vegetables and life-giving herbs started coming up. Mother Earth looked green and happy again. Man got his food and grains. The Rishis got their food, the Vedas. The Devas got their Amrita in a golden pot, and also the energies of the body, Sharira, mind, Mana, and sense organs, Indriyas. The Daityas got their wines and intoxicating drinks. The Gandharvas and Apsaras received fragrance, beauty, and sweetness in a lotus vessel. The Siddhas got yogic powers. The Vidyadharas got knowledge. Thus, because they made the effort, Mother Earth fulfilled the desires of all her children. Prithu was so pleased with her that he embraced her and called her his daughter. That is why she is also known as Prithvi, or the daughter of Prithu. Prithu decided to perform a sacrifice for the good and benefit of all. To this sacrifice, he invited all the people of the earth and the devas of the heavens. Lord Vishnu came down to bless the sacrifice. He advised Prithu thus: "The wise man does not hate or injure anyone, for he knows that it is I who reside in all beings. The Atman is the ruler of the body, mind, and intellect. He who knows this also knows that birth and death are for the body alone, and that the Atman is ever free and immortal. Prithu, you are a wise king. Keep your mind and senses under perfect control and completely devoted to me. Act on in this world. Do not be deluded either by joy or by misery." Prithu, in utter devotion, prostrated before the Lord and said, "Lord of my heart, I desire nothing but devotion for thee. May my ears hear nothing but thy praises. This is only my prayer." Sri Vishnu then blessed Prithu and returned to Vaikunta. Then Prithu taught his subjects how to live rightly in this world. He said, "Dedicate yourselves entirely to him. When a man has a sincere wish to even serve him, his mind becomes free from all the impurities gathered in previous births. If his mind is fixed on the Lord's lotus feet, he becomes free from attachment, gains supreme knowledge, and conquers death." One day, Prithu was visited by the 4 Sanat Kumaras. They said to him, "We have come for your darshan because you are such a wise and noble king. It is a pleasure to meet you because you delight in conversation upon the nature of God. True love for him can be developed 1. By having faith and reverence. 2. By wanting to know the truth. 3. By keeping up spiritual practices. 4. By keeping away from the worldly. 5. By learning to love solitude and quiet. 6. By being kind and truthful. 7. By controlling the senses and passions. 8. By studying the scriptures. 9. By revering the wise and the holy men. And 10. By constantly singing the praise and glory of God. In the ocean of the world, the 6 ferocious sharks are lust, anger, greed, pride, delusion, and jealousy. But if you accept him as your ferryman, he will take your boat across the ocean with perfect ease. Having thus learnt from the Sanat Kumaras, Prithu started contemplating more and more upon the nature of God. He remained in the world with a pure heart, not caring for the enjoyments of kingship. After some time, he made his kingdom over to his son, Vijitaswa, and retired to the solitude of the forest. Here he spent his days in meditation, till at last he gave up his body and merged into the infinite Brahman.